The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 33, verse 22. In all thy works, keep to thyself the preeminence. Leave not a stain in thine honor. And the most honorable thing that we can do is to come back to the ways of our forefathers, come back to our heritage, our culture, the way that our fathers wanted us to live. All right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Preeminence. The fact of surpassing all others' superiority. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, to Wadi Abashim, Yahweh Shai, for their elders as well, and all that their elders done in your name. And this is going to be a short one, Deuteronomy 7 and 6, quick lunch. This isn't a lunch break. It's, in Ohio, you get 2 15-minute breaks and a 1 30-minute break. So this is a quick break lesson. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above, not below, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So our preeminence, the fact of surpassing all others' superiority, has been ordained from the Heavenly Father. But what does the scripture says? In all thy works, keep to thyself the preeminence. Leave not a stain in thy honor. All right, so I've been going through a lot at work, and one thing about Esau Edom, he makes no account of our labors. It doesn't matter how hard we work. If he doesn't have to pay us, he won't. And regardless of what title or position or what patent we invent, Esau Edom will make no account of our labors. Subject: request for promotion, pay increase, additional staffing, or reassignment to third shift. Dear department, I put emojis in certain things so that the bums won't get fired. Request for promotion, pay increase, additional staffing, or reassignment to third shift. I'm writing to formally express concern regarding the imbalance between the responsibilities I've taken on and my current compensation of chump change per hour. For a significant period, I have been running the entire second shift alone, handling both the mystery department and the production floor, without the support of a supervisor, crane operator, or co-worker, because I've been all three. So Esau Edom has made no account of my labors, although I've kept my preeminence called on me, Abashim Yahushua, and my work to man, which is shameful. That's why I set it all low. I need to earn my heavenly what is it called? My penny. I need to get my penny. I want my penny. Oh shit. Stop. So since second shift resumed this year, I've been solely responsible for keeping it operational. I've regularly worked with second shift maintenance to repair machines and robots, allowing other departments to remain open. The fact that production previously stopped shows that the shift cannot run effectively without dedicated leadership. I've accepted that challenge and handled it consistently, which no other employee has done. Another employee was eventually assigned to my shift, but despite the workload I face, I have never received any help from them. Video footage will confirm that. Additionally, I have seniority over this employee, yet I continue to be passed over for overtime hours, especially on day shift, which I prefer. They say you can get all the night shift overtime hours you want, but I want to be cuddled up for once in my life as a working man. It's like nah, that's just a joke. That's just a joke. I want to get the hell out of here, man. I want this place destroyed. That's a whole nother lesson. I got into it. Matter of fact, I got into it with my woman that believes in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. But I didn't get into it as far as confrontational. I got into it as far as you got to understand what the heck I'm saying. All right, and that's another video, Lord willing. I'll do that next if the anyway. I also want to report an incident that occurred on June 24th, 2025 at approximately 7:30 p.m. post meridian, Salakia, while trying to locate a dolly to move a fan to my work area. Due to extreme heat reaching around 90 degrees. Really, it was, anyway, that's what it said on the outside. The side of the production floor was hotter, all right? But I use this, even though I put this in the complaint, I use this as an excuse to be able to sit my ass down in the AC for the rest of the shit. Now, I use ChatGPT to write this, and the reason why I'm reading this is not because it's about me. It's to encourage and empower brothers that are believers in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Not, what's his name? Brother man from the 5th floor or undercover brother. I ain't worried about them brothers. Now, every business, whether it's a franchise, whether it's whatever, that's their family business, right? Every household is a family business. Now, whether that household chooses to work for somebody else to sustain their family, take care of their family business, whatever that business may be. But we are not to let women, especially that's had children by another man, we're not to let them tell us how we want our family to be. All right, they got, if you women out there, if you got your family, you got your children by another man, you got your family, don't try to make a family with me. All right, don't try to make a family with me when you already have a family that you still need to take care of. I don't give a damn if the children are grown and go through hard times. If you have to take care of them, then you have a family that you have to take care of, and you don't got time to be thinking about the family that I want, because it ain't about the family you want. To hell with what a woman want, man. All right, to hell with what a woman want. So it's the same thing for these employers. This is their family business. To hell with what they want. We're gonna work regardless. Just like we was in the streets. We was gonna be in the streets regardless. We was gonna find a plug regardless. We was gonna stumble across a plug regardless. We're gonna stumble across a job regardless. And that job, that company is owned or run, either or, owned or run by a family. And that's their family business. We just want to sustain and take care of ourselves, and we don't have to stress and we don't have to have the stress that management has unless they pay us management money to stress about it. Other than that, we are just employees. We are just servants. All right? But we can choose to serve someone else to take care of our family business. All right? That's why I did this video. Plus, there's so much going on. I shook the whole building, yo. That's a whole nother testimony, Salakia. I also want to report, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai shook the whole building. I also want to report an incident that occurred on June 24th, 2025 at 7:30. Wait a minute, I already read most of this. Due to extreme heat reaching around 90 degrees, I was stopped by my coworker, a goddamn woman. Matter of fact, let's get it. Brute beast. Brute beast. Can't make this up. Salakia.
Don't take the fan down there and the fan down there. And you say don't take these fans over there.
Salakia, I put my ear to the phone.
And I was only my pleasure.
Don't take the fan down there and the fan down there. And you say don't take these fans over there. Don't take those fans either.
So she was all tough until I started recording. First of all, bitch, you can't beat me. All right, your man worked here, he can't beat me neither. I already picked up a rusty object, and the infection will take care of the rest. All I gotta do is poke. You know what I'm saying? Like the hell, which I'm not anyway. Salakia.
Lied to you, and I was only my pleasure. Back problem with me, though. That's fucked up, man.
What's my problem? What is my problem?
You got a problem with me. I don't know.
Can't get the fan.
No, keep recording. Keep recording.
You said don't get the fan.
I think for 75
So what fan am I gonna get you?
I just tried to tell you.
So I just sit down.
You want to listen? I think recording.
Walk okay.
You're supposed
It's
to
okay.
understand war.
It's
Now,
okay.
you recording?
It's okay.
That's
It's
powerful.
okay. It's okay.
That's really fucked up.
It's okay.
Are you hating on me? You
I'm
want to
not
speak
hating
that
on
you
nobody.
did.
I'm not hating
You
on
stop-
nobody.
You stop
I'm
talking
not
to me
hating
because
on
that day,
nobody.
because I was protected.
So she said it's messed up I started recording because she was wrong. If you ain't saying nothing wrong, who cares if I record? Who cares who records? You know what I'm saying? But when you know you shouldn't be saying something, and Eve is through. Like DTE. Alright? Death to Eve, yo. Her offsprings, her daddy, her mother, like whoever wanted. Yo, unless you with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I tell my women this enough. I don't care. I don't care. And unless somebody with about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I don't care. And that goes for my own children. Rejoice not over a multitude of unprofitable children.
I'm
Nobody.
not hating
The ones
on
who keep
nobody.
thinking that keep
I
talking
stopped
to you.
talking to you
The
because
ones who you think keep talking, the ones that talking to you, the ones that
Now I could have just slapped her in her mouth and just shut up right there. But she feel like she could talk because of what she got going on with the boss. And it's been a hidden camera placed in the office. I just found out an hour ago. But long story short, I shook the whole thing up because of this letter. Let me get back to the letter. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we have to keep our preeminence, all right? Regardless of what we go through. All right, I was stopped by my coworker and told I couldn't take any of the 4 fans, even though only one was in use to dry a large puddle that has remained on the production floor for over 36 hours. The way I was addressed was aggressive and confrontational, which led me to begin recording for my own safety. I now have 2 videos documenting the incident. Now, ChatGPT wrote this up for me. All right, my resume, whatever. ChatGPT is my personal assistant. You know what I'm saying? To exposing IUIC, Esau, Edom. ChatGPT was made to expose the lies and as much truth for the scriptures as artificial intelligence can expose.
I stopped talking to you because you never helped. You never helped. Wait, stay with me.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped talking. And I stopped talking to you.
I was never her friend.
I stopped talking to you
The
because
ones who you think keep talking, the ones that talking to you, the ones who got
see how you talking to me?
Yeah.
That's why I stopped
That's
talking
who
to
was
you.
my friend.
And I stopped talking to you.
You were my
I stopped
people.
talking to you
It made
because
me
you never
mad.
helped.
I
You
did
never
help
helped. Wait, stay with me. Put it up on camera. Just take the table and put it up on camera. Stop me from doing what I'm doing. Father, you don't help me. Talk to me, stop me from what I'm doing.
And that's all that the so-called modern black woman is good for. Not helping you, but stopping you from doing whatever you was doing or achieving or whatever fantasy you wanted. The black woman is going to stop you. And I think she's an Edomite, a chocolate covered Edomite, to be honest. But she could be just a junkie Eve, because she's on some lockjaw. Something make her jaw lock up. If you walk up on her throughout certain times of the shift and she start talking, her jaw start moving side to side like, what do you call it? Like people do when they get in a stroke. But I remember out of Baltimore, it was on Preston Street, Preston and Hartford Avenue. It was not Hartford, the next block over. I gotta go.